The celestial traveler. In the vast expanse of the galaxy, a pilot named Ilara found herself stranded on a moon, not much bigger than a house. Her spaceship had malfunctioned, and she had no way to communicate with the universe beyond. As she worked on her ship, a young boy with hair like the silver trails of shooting stars approached her. He introduced himself as Orion, the celestial traveler. "I've journeyed across many stars," said Orion, searching for an answer. "An answer to what?" asked Ilara. Orion replied, "To what makes each star shine so brightly, when they feel so alone in the vast universe." Ilara, intrigued, sat down beside him. Orion began to recount his adventures. The first star he visited was inhabited by a lone peacock, who spent his days admiring his reflection in a crystal-clear pond. "Look at my magnificent feathers," he'd say. But the peacock was lonely, for no one else was there to admire him. Orion realized that vanity, while momentarily dazzling, couldn't replace genuine companionship. The next star was home to an old man surrounded by countless hourglasses. He was always busy, flipping them, ensuring the sands never stopped flowing. "There's never enough time," he'd lament. But he never said for what. Here, Orion understood that being perpetually busy robbed one of the joys of the present. The third star was eerily silent. A woman lived there, surrounded by walls that echoed back her own words. She never truly listened, just waited for her turn to speak. In this echo chamber, Orion recognized the importance of listening, to others and to the silence. Each star offered Orion a unique insight, but none provided the answer he sought. He felt an increasing loneliness with every star he left behind. Back on the moon, Ilara pondered his tales. "Perhaps," she began, "the brightness of a star isn't in its isolation, but in its ability to connect, to be a part of something bigger, a constellation." Orion's eyes lit up. "That's it. Stars shine brightest when they are part of a constellation. Alone they are just dots, but together they tell stories." Ilara smiled, pointing upwards. "See those stars? That's the constellation Lyra, the harp. Alone they are just stars, but together, they create music for the eyes." As days turned into nights, Ilara and Orion repaired the spaceship together. They shared stories, dreams, and laughter. By the time the ship was ready, they had formed their own constellation of memories. Before departing, Orion gave Ilara a small crystal. "This is from the Star of Time. Let it remind you to cherish every moment." Ilara watched as Orion's ship vanished into the stars, leaving a trail of silver light. She realized that while the universe was vast and sometimes lonely, connections, no matter how brief, filled it with boundless wonder. Back on her home planet, whenever Ilara gazed at the night sky, she'd remember the celestial traveler and the constellation of memories they'd forged on a tiny moon in the infinite galaxy.